Our next guest is retiring from the NFL. He's 23 years old. Now, why would he do that at that age? Concussion. Here is A.J. Tarpley, former linebacker with the Buffalo Bills. A.J., welcome to the program. It's great to see you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Now, you were only in the NFL for a couple of years. You're not retiring particularly rich, I don't think. Are you retiring for health reasons, pure and simple? Is that it?
That's the major factor that I retired. You know, it has a lot of factors within it. The headlines will read 23-year-old retires after concussions, but there was a lot of factors that went into it, including my goals, both in football and outside of football.
Do you think that you couldn't get to those goals because of health concerns if you kept on playing? Is that it?
I think that there's an extreme risk for me in my situation going forward to attain those goals, and it was a slippery slope in terms of what I wanted to accomplish and what I felt best for my future health.
Now, wait a minute. You walked away. You're a great player. You walked away from a ton of money. Was that easy?
It wasn't. I didn't want money to be the sole factor, you know, the sole decision maker. You know, I've been taught, I've been raised that money isn't everything, and I'll continue to try and earn money. But at the end of the day, my future health is, you know, prominent in my decision making. It's prominent in what I want to do in terms of what I want for my family, my future family, and everything that goes along with that.
Now, I'm told that you did have a concussion, but you hid it from management at Buffalo Bills because I guess you didn't want to be sidelined. You didn't want to sit on the bench. You wanted to play, so you hid this concussion. Why'd you do that?
Correct. Not only did I want to play, but I wanted to make the team. I was an undrafted free agent coming into last season. Only ended up playing one season, being at my rookie year. But I was undrafted, and your chances of making the team as an undrafted guy are slim to none. And that's not to say that my confidence in my own abilities obviously exceeded that, but I knew that I didn't want to miss any reps. I didn't want to miss any practice or game time, and I made the decision to hide my symptoms and just play through it. Okay,
I've got two questions. Number one, what rule changes, if any, or equipment changes, if any, would you like to see in the NFL?
I'm not at liberty to even, I don't think I've looked into that in terms of, I think there's a lot of research that's still yet to come out. There's a lot of unknown when it comes to head trauma, brain injury, and concussions in general. I'm not here, and I wrote about this in my piece for Sports Illustrated, that I'm not, indicting football. I'm not indicting the NFL in terms of, I'm not attacking them. I do think that the more research, the more awareness surrounding the subject, the better off we'll be.
Quick question. Now what are you going to do?
That's a great question. I'm looking into a couple different aspects, looking into a couple positions, trying to figure out what I want to do, what I think I would love to do, and go from there.
Well, what industry? You staying in football, or you want to get out completely? Go to banking or something?
I might. I actually did have an internship at Merrill Lynch a couple summers ago doing investment banking. It's something that, I think intrigues me, and the business world is certainly something that I'd like to set my sights to.
Private enterprise, Wall Street, it's a wonderful place to be, young man. I'm telling you straight. A.J., thanks very much for joining us, sir. We appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll take your word for it, and thank you very much for having me.
Good man.